Anyway, I wanted to show you some of the things that I picked up recently. I picked up some pretty cool comics, and I think for a great price. I'm just gonna put them out there and let you have a look. This is what I found in July of 2019. These are some super cool comics that I just picked up. So without further ado, let's take a look. Okay, so I got a stack of comics here. Sorry about the glare. Once again, it comes back to that whole being a cheap ass and not wanting to spend a lot of time and energy and money. But yeah, so the lighting's not stellar. But here's the top of the stack. Well, actually, I think originally it was the top of the stack, and then it was like this, and then whatever. Okay, here's the event of the century. Superman, The Wedding Album. And you're invited. So it's a Superman special, #1. And I've never read this, but I own it now. I don't know if I will read it. There's Lois's wedding dress, I suppose. Big ass Superman ad, page 1. What year is this? 96. Holy shit, this is like 20 years old. 23. Anyway, they've been married for that long. Holy shit, congratulations, guys. Yeah, I don't know, I'm probably just gonna sell that. This one I got for me. Definitely for me. The Superpowers miniseries. Pardon me. It's a 6-part maxi series. I got #3. I think I own #1 and 2 already. Possibly #4 as well. But this is cool because this is like the all-star. Well, I mean, I know there's such a thing as All-Star Squadron, but whatever. This is what I mean is it's almost Justice League, but it's there's even other characters that I don't think are really associated with the Justice League, or maybe they're all Justice League alumni, I don't know. But it's a collection of superheroes fighting the best of DC supervillains as well. And I haven't read this yet. Looking forward to that one. And I do remember a Thor cover with the Easter Island heads, which this looks like, rising out of the ground with actual like bodies underneath and like grabbing superheroes and fighting them. What the hell number was that? Thor 302? 30 something? Anyway, back from the 70s. So definitely, this is 80s. Marvel did it first, guys. Sorry. Micronauts. I fucking love Micronauts. Yeah, anyway. The Croyer versus Baron Karza. Yeah, I know my stuff. I read this. This is a $1 comic because some kid wrote 10 cents on the cover. So, 10 cents, 50 cents, $1. What's the actual cost here, guys? $1. It's on the sticker. This one, not so much, because Tomb of Dracula. Tomb of Dracula is an iconic series from the 70s. This one says $150. And there's no way that I'm letting this guy go for $1.50. I mean, I honestly think I paid less than that, but I'm not a sucker. Look at this sucker. This is, yeah, you know, it's in like probably like a good condition. Maybe 4 out of 10. No, what's good? Well, it's not even 4. But it's in about good condition, I think, and good to very good. Has some creases and some wear on the cover and whatnot. It's, what's the year here? Does it say? Anyway, I believe it's about 1978. Tomb of Dracula #20. I think this one may have a Blade appearance in it. Yeah. Kind of looks like evil Doctor Strange with the red cape and the blue robes. Anyhow, firing wooden bullets out of a helicopter to destroy Dracula, who's in chains for some reason. You're gonna have to read that one. This is #21. Also, this person was originally only wanting $1.50. Yeah, I'm thinking that's like... yeah, you see the big crease in the cover there, and little ticks on the side there, all the spine. Can't remember what that's called. spine wear anyway. And so, yeah, another good, perhaps very good copy. This one's Dracula, Tomb of Dracula 21. I'm thinking both of these will probably fetch about maybe almost $15 a piece. Maybe 10 times what the price tag says. So obviously I got to put it in a new bag and give it a new price tag. But yeah, it's in pretty great readable condition and hard to find. So $10 please, at least. Daredevil. This one I got marked at $2. I don't know if I'm going to stick with that. Yeah, Bullseye. Cool character. Way cooler. Even though he kind of looks dorky in his like spandex with a target on his head. Still looks cooler than Colin Farrell did with that weird ass scar on his forehead with the bullseye. That's just fucking crazy. And yeah, Micronauts again. This would be the Legendary Showdown. Hey, White Nick Fury. Micronauts fighting Hydra, Agents of Hydra versus Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., of course. Really epic, good series, Micronauts. I love it. And this is the later issue, too. They added or subtracted a few members. And yeah, this was one of the very first comics I actually bought in my life off the newsstand for myself. I love this. Yeah. Micronauts 35. Actually, I think 36 was the first one I bought, and then I bought this one because it was still on the stand at the same time, and I loved it, and I still love it. But I got about 6 copies of this one issue, so here you go. $2, it's yours. Captain Carrot. What the hell? It's Super Bunny. Super Wizard Cat. Oh yeah, Pig Iron. See, I remember, it's coming back to me now. Yankee Poodle. I don't know what's with the... Oh, Rubber Duck. I don't know who this guy is. He's a turtle. Probably like Speedy or something. Busting out. Captain Carrot. Number 17. You'd think he would have broken through by number 17. I don't know how long that lasted, but kind of, I don't know. I read a few issues and I was like... Yeah, the novelty of funny talking superhero animals wears off probably after like the first half of the first issue. No offense, if you like this, then hey, I got lots of them for sale. Incredible Hulk, number 209, not super old, 1976. That's kind of old, yeah. But Tomb of Dracula again, $1.60. Ooh, because it's number 11, and this follows directly, I think, number 10, which is the first appearance of Blade, so that would logically make this the second appearance of Blade, but I don't see him on the cover here at all. And actually Blade looked very, very different in the comic books, like in the original Tomb of Dracula comic books where he first appeared, than he ever did in the Wesley Snipes movies, or I'm sure he's going to look much different than that, or they're much different than his original appearance in the new movie that's coming out. What, 2 years, something like that? Yeah, but I mean, this is pretty epic. Like, this is almost horror comics, right? And I have to open up. Well, actually, let's take a look at this one and see if I can show you Blade. But something I really liked about Tomb of Dracula comics, what I really like about them is I really like the writing. And there's a lot of it. Like, you know, you got your intro splash page here. Tomb of Dracula, the Voodoo Man. Okay, I don't know much about that, but let's find out. Okay, but see how much text there is on one page? You're gonna get about a third that much out of a Marvel comic nowadays, which probably has less panels per page. But I mean, look at all this in one panel. There's a guy in an iron lung. Like, what the hell? And his iron lung appears to have arms attached to it, so this guy in there can manipulate stuff. And that's like a voodoo statue or something, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, that's fucked up. Like, you know, and then, the finest university in the Ivy League, blah, blah, blah. And suddenly motorcycle gang. Like, there's a lot of shit happening on every page here. And, of course, your wonderful comic book ads. Still scanning for Blade. Not seeing him, but I thought he was in here. Pretty intense, though. Dracula has a giant bat. Let's see. Like, I mean, this is like drama, man. I'm not sure what's going on because I haven't taken the time to read it. Dracula. Well, of course, dumbass. His name is on the comic. God damn. Not seeing any Blade. I guess I'm totally wrong about that. Okay. So number 11's not the second appearance of Blade. Maybe it's number 12, but I'm not going to go through it. Anyway, I really like this. I mean, like, this is in not bad shape. This is Blade number... Blade, pardon me. This is Tomb of Dracula number 11. This is, what, 1973? 74? 1973. Marvel Comics, 1973. That's fucking crazy, and that's in pretty good shape, considering. Like, this thing is... well, 46 years old. Wow, it took a long time to do that math. Okay, anyway. 46 years old. This comic's almost as old as I am. And look at the color on it. It's pretty good. And I bought 4 issues of Tomb of Dracula for $5. And just a local sale, you know, off Facebook or whatever. And so I paid $1.25 for this. I mean, the condition that this is in, and I think it might be the first appearance of another character, maybe not as notable as Blade, but I mean, I could probably get $20 for this. Of course, I'm going to put it in a much nicer package, and I'm going to treat it pretty nicely so it doesn't wear down any more than it already has. But then I got this. I think I paid about 30 cents for this one. And I'm glad, because this is shredded, man. Like, this is in really shitty, crappy, shitty condition. But that's a sweet Masters of the Universe ad right there. Right there. Masters of the Universe. A free gift to you from the new DC. Okay, so this is, if I remember, this is like when the toys first came out. So this would have been about 83. 82. Yeah, so Masters of the Universe. I was watching a documentary a while ago. Oh, hey, yeah, here you go. He-Man. And then Superman and Skeletor in the same... what the fuck? Oh, I get it. That's what this whole middle section of the comic is. DC's special gift to you, which ends with a bad case of worms, is like this many pages. And it's He-Man and Skeletor, and Superman shows up. What the fuck? What a cheesy way to cross-promote Superman and get him to boost readership of Masters of the Universe, and then also, at the same time, sell Superman on you. Cheesy as fuck, man, but still, like, because you'd think the DC, like, comic book universe has nothing to do with Masters of the Universe, but they're the masters of it, we know that. But apparently not, because I keep mixing up my comic companies, because Superman just flies in and fucking kicks the shit out of everything, it looks like. And then he's like, oh, I'm glad you and I are fighting the good fight together, He-Man. At least I'm going to guess that's what happens, because then you cross over. See, they're like shaking hands and shit. That's garbage. Anyway, and so is this comic. Captain Carrot. really. And here's another one. Another Captain Carrot. What was I thinking? Another Captain Carrot. Hey, this one's got Beast Boy in it, though. Nothing like the Beast Boy from Teen Titans Go, which is the only Beast Boy I care about. When he was called Changeling. But he's got that gorilla going on, yo. Alright, maybe I'll read that one. I don't know, whatever. But it's not going in the keeper pile. Micronauts. This is the later Micronauts. This is, it's either micro because they're little. And they come from a microscopic world, but when they arrive on Earth, they can't quite get their size right. So they're always like 6 inches tall. Or something like that. So they're micro, or 4 inches, maybe 3.75 scale. I don't know. Anyway, that's a pretty cool comic. This was a direct sales comic. Back when that first became a thing, 1982. This is about maybe I think it was like 81 where they started direct sales and stuff. You had to get them from comic stores, but of course, if you were a loyal comic book reader like I was at the time, please refer to my previous comments about the other Micronauts comics. This was the first series I ever collected. And if I wanted to get it, I couldn't just buy it at like the local convenience store, like Comic Rack. I had to actually go to a comic store, which, fortunately, living in Winnipeg, there was no shortage of those places. So that's a great comic. Micronauts. Then, of course, I got one more Daredevil. Daredevil and the Punisher. Yeah. Daredevil with a gun blows away the Punisher. This is worth more than $3, man. $2.93. Yeah, if I remember correctly, it was like 600 or 700 issues of Daredevil. And $2.93. I'm sure it's not the first time they met. As a matter of fact, I know it's not the first time they met, because that would have been probably 13 years earlier. Something like that. Anyway, Daredevil. That's pretty cool. I did pick up some other comics and graphic novels and things like that, but just wanted to give you a little example of some of the stuff I picked up just recently. Like I said, I'm really happy with these Tomb of Dracula comics. And the Daredevil stuff, well, I don't even remember where I got that from, but it's pretty cool. And the Micronauts, Blast from the Past, one of my favorites. Superpowers, pretty cool. Captain Carrot. Yeah. Anybody like Captain Carrot? It's all yours, man.